Yeah, I don't know what the intro is. You know, streaming is weird when it comes to like starting stream, because I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna have to restart the game. That's beautiful. I'd have it no other way. But you know, I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing this whole streaming thing for a while. Still don't know how to start one. Very. And are my headphones just not on? Oh damn, they're not. That would explain it. Are they? Man, I'm losing my mind. You know, hey shots. They should be on. How are your turned off headphones? They might be dying. I've had these for a while. They might be kicking the bucket hand. Test.
Shut up, Grandma!
Oh my god, hang on. Oh, I know what's happening. It's the stupid ass PS4 controller. Every time, not every time, or else I would know. Normally when I plug it in, it like somehow takes over. And that's not even it. I was so confident that was it. Now they should be working. They just beeped to life. And another test. Oh my god, they're so loud. That's awesome, man. Yeah, they seem to work well now. All it took was a little motivation. Oh my god. I feel like that could have been heard in the mic. That was insane. Ow. How you doing, Shots? I'm gonna try this very interesting thing. It's not interesting at all, I lied. I don't really drink water. And I'm trying to drink more water, so I'm gonna try to drink this. This is full. I'm gonna try to drink this whole thing during stream. Doing alright so far? How about you? I'm doing great. Where was I? Did I just get kicked out of the funeral? I think I got kicked out of the funeral and I got on a call with Mia and was like, yo, I got kicked out of a funeral. No, meanwhile, my problem is I drink too much water. Meow. Dude, this is... Alright, this is gonna sound crazy. And I hate to admit this fact of life, but I have been watching The Amazing Digital Circus a little bit. I watched the new episode today, and honestly, not my favorite. Wasn't a fan of it. But there's a scene where it like cuts to all the characters and they're wearing like cat makeup and cat ears. And I was like, Fluffy! You know? And what is this? Oh my god! There's a dog trying to break down my door. Hang on. Hey, Cotton and Courage are now in my room. Radar has been locked out for her former actions, you know? She's gonna scratch a couple of times. That's what she does. Man, what's going on here? Last thing I know, we got kicked out of a funeral. Mia! I'm so glad you came. I forgot the cow's name was Mia for a second. I thought she forgot her name. You brought Finley with you too. And I asked if you wanted to come. But just to watch. Watching? Nonsense. You're just in time. One of our members dropped out today. Who are you? What is the members? I'm trying to travel back in time. Got a flu at the hibernation festival or something. No, can we still rehearse without them? For some reason the term choir comes in. Is it a choir? It's not a choir. It's not a band. They don't have instruments. It's a choir. I'm calling it now. Choir. Are you gonna get turkey off the menu? You motherfucker. We are going back in time to get turkey off the menu. That's right! That took a minute to register. Sure we can. You brought the perfect replacement. But... Miss Finley! Please say you'll join. I'm sure it's just what I need to feel more comfortable in my first role. No! It's improv? Hang on, I'm getting so many flashes. I'm going through all of time since the Big Bang. I am just watching the Big Bang Theory intro in my head on repeat. I am trying to remember. Yay, it's improv. It's improv. It's gotta be improv. It wasn't a choir. I was wrong. Ooh. I was in a theater group in elementary school. I'm so right. But I might be a little rusty. What's in the play? Will it even work with someone new in the role? That's what's so great. We're an improv troupe. That's all me. As if I was going in blind and I've never played this game before. Are you playing Porcupine? Because I love this game and I want to finish it out. How you doing, Walter? How you doing, brother? Leave everyone a roll at the start of the show, then just see what happens. And tonight we've got something very special in store. A terrible crime that needs solving. Wow, you're gonna be the victim, then we're gonna kill you. I'm scared already. You're telling me. You, Finley, are going to be our detective, the private eye, the guy who was a little too tough for the police. AKA, I was just bad at my job. You're basically the referee. It'll be great for the rest of the group. Okay, I hope I can pull this off. I know you can. This is gonna be great. Is everyone ready? Yeah. I'm already pumped. Let's go. That's a good because I'm back home. What time zone in are you now? I hate that, Fluffy. Watu. Watu. Tua. Sorry, I don't know why that came to mind. Alright, you've all been given a brief on your roles. Any questions? Good. Folks, we've got 2 new additions today. So to celebrate, I've come up with something special. Listen up, everyone. We open an old hospital. On an old hospital. 6 in the morning. There's a storm outside. The rain's coming down in buckets one by one. You enter the building. Shortly after the shift, thunder is actually rolling in right now. So, it's like... this goes kind of hard, if I'm being honest. Game says follow Porcupine, but you play as a bird. It's in a city of Porcupine! How dare! The time zone is EDT. Is EDT the same as EST? What's EDT? Hang on. I feel stupid for not knowing what EDT is. The only time zone I know is at Eastern Standard Time because it's goated. 6:26 p.m. Oh, it's the same. Alright. EDT and EST are the same time zone. Shortly after the shift begins, we hear the chief physician's voice break into a horrifying scream. Also, hello, Eben. How you doing? Stitch time? Ohana means family? Ah! Come on, you can do better than that. Let me feel your terror. That feels like a threat. Oh, much better. Body has been found in chief physician's office. But it's not just any body. It's the body of the chief physician's personal assistant. What was... That's not right. I'm trying... I'm trying to think of Bill Clinton's assistant. But what came to mind was Winona Ryder, and that's definitely wrong. What if I use that scream? I'm horrified. Can you not tell? You got there in the break room. The fresh coffee is still bubbling in the pot when the door flies open once more. Into the room strides none other than the city's most famous detective. Finley, that's your cue! Hey. His face is grave, his steps determined, and so the questioning begins. Finley, you just let me know when you're ready to give your verdict, okay? Alright. Alright, folks. Let the interrogation begin! Stupid dumb stevie. I'm sorry, that I don't know why I said it like that. And I feel mean now. I don't know how that could have happened. It was the chief physician. I'm sure of it, you've gotta believe me. She would have done anything for him, but she swept that on the table. If he threatened her with it, she wouldn't hesitate to resort to such means. Anything to preserve her career. I did see her leaving the building last night. When I was just starting my night shift, but doesn't mean anything at all. Where were you at the time of the murder? You notice anything unusual? Where were you at the time of the murder? Let me drink my water. Where were you at the time of the crime? Me? I was only here for a cigarette break. I just got back from the night shift. And I was going to go straight home after that. Did you notice anything unusual? Is there anything else that might be relevant besides your theories? That sounds mean. Well, I don't know if it's really relevant. But before the PA started here, he worked at another hospital. But he was falsely accused of involuntary manslaughter, so they fired him. Can you imagine that? I'll come back to you later. Oh man, I need coffee. You did it. It's really terrible what happened. I still can't believe it. I was even here when the crime took place and I still couldn't do anything. Where were you? Furry dumpy. A shift where Fluffy is getting like Fluffy is slowly wading deeper and deeper into the uwu speak, you know what I mean? Like Frebby Fabbies. What? Just gonna stop reading messages that are typed like that. We're in the building where at the time of the crime. I was coming extra early because I like to work in peace before the hustle and bustle starts. So I sat in my office all morning, going through patient records. I haven't been here long. I was eager for a fresh start after my previous hospital, and I get along very well with everyone here. I'm still trying to get up to speed. Do you notice anything unusual? As you may already know, I'm pretty new here, so I probably wouldn't even notice if there was something out of the ordinary. Ah, maybe that will help you provide a more objective view than your colleagues. Yes, I suppose so. You ever speak to the ambulance driver? Coward. My head feels awful. Might grab an energy drink. Hell yeah. I've already had my 2 for the day. That's why I'm trying to drink more water so my kidneys don't give out on me. I've seen him in the corridors a few times, but apart from a friendly nod here and there, we've never really interacted. I'll come back to you later. Yes, I'm happy to help if I can. I'd love to help, but I've been busy all morning. Where were you at the alleged time of the murder? Alright, we're Batman now. Busy, eh? With what? Sometime last night, that damn pipe in the basement burst again. This is the 3rd time this month, not that anyone cares. And everything's awful underwater. So I spent the whole morning on my hands and knees. Pause? Down there tinkering around. Then I thought, what's that strange object in the water? And hey, presto, I had the murder weapon in my hand. Not that I knew that at the time, obviously. Do you think about the ambulance driver? We used to smoke together. That was pretty nice, actually. He's quit now, so we don't see each other that often anymore. But he's also been a little weird recently. Maybe he wants a job or something, but he's been chasing the PA around a lot. Did you notice anything unusual? Did you notice anything else? This is turning from Batman to Muscle Man. You know who else killed the personal assistant? I don't know if this is relevant, but I talk to the guy a lot. On the stairs after work, he's the only guy here that smokes apart from me, see? Lie. Lies? Lies. Cap, some would say. 2 days ago, he was saying some weird stuff. Thought someone was following him, stuff like that. Managed to calm him down, told him he was imagining it. Turns out he wasn't. Alright, thanks for the tip. We're Muscle Man. Tell me about the new doctor. I think she's avoiding me, but I don't know why. I'm drinking coffee to fix my sleep. I went back in time. Guys had made a funny joke. What the fuck? No. Did I? Did I accidentally make a funny joke? Do you notice anything else? I get the joke is in that voice, but I'm not reading that. I'll come back to you later. Yeah, whatever. You don't understand how awful it was. If we're just a dead body, I would have been shocked. Or I wouldn't have been... Wait, what? If it were just a dead body, I wouldn't have been shocked. I've seen more than a few of them over the course of my career. But in my office? Before my 3rd cup of coffee? What's the world coming to? How am I doing, Finley? Am I convincing? You're doing great. Man, I need to get back into Muscle Man. You're doing great. I can't. I'm so shit at voices. You're doing great, but you need to stay in character. Oh yeah, oops. You know who else needs to stay in character? I'd like to ask you about that incident. Yes, of course. I think we all want to get to the bottom of this. As soon as possible, too. Where were you at the time of the murder? We're changing voices so much. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm busy, so keep it short. Yeah, y'all are changing voices too. I'm including y'all in on this. I can't be Trump voice. Very well. I'll be brief. Where were you when the incident happened? I was in the building at the time of the incident. I'd already left early yesterday evening. I always try to get here as early as possible as a rule. That way I can finish the day's work early too. Only today my car broke down, so I didn't arrive until the same time as the rest of the staff. The breakdown service took forever, but maybe that was lucky for me in the end. Otherwise, it could have been me lying on the floor. Horrible. That does rule me out completely as a suspect, though. I see. What do you think? Do Groot. Dude, I watched Guardians 3 with my mom the other night just because I really liked the movie. And she was like, yo, you want to watch a movie? I was like, sure. I looked up how much Vin Diesel made for like the 4 or maybe 5 movie season in the Marvel Universe. All he says, it's 2 different lines. It's I am Groot and I love you guys. He says those 2 things. That's all he says. That man got paid $46 million by Marvel for all of the movies he's been in. $46 million over the course of like 6 years for saying I am Groot a couple of times. Are we dead ass? Like, yeah, it's very, very famous. Vin Diesel is one actor that I can confidently say without a I was combining as a matter of fact and without a doubt. Vin Diesel is one actor I can say without a doubt cannot act. He's awful in everything he's in. Tell me about the new doctor. She hasn't been here long, just a couple months. But she's proven a good fit. I was a little skeptical at first, because I didn't know if she was assertive enough. But it's worked out fine in the end. She's normally very reliable. Though I did find a stack of uncompleted files on her desk just today. What do you think of the ambulance driver? The guy who named the movie Cars Maids. The guy who named the movie? What do you mean named? Are there people that just name movies and that's their job? That's awesome. How can I do that? I don't think I've ever talked to him. I don't interact with most of the employees here on a regular basis, if you know what I mean. I have my U because he said I need to smoke. And then this guy was like, me and the dude are the only people here that smoke. You murderer. Yeah, I did it. How you doing, Kanito? We're gonna do the black cat. I couldn't stand him. That doesn't make me a murderer. Okay. If I went around wanting to murder people, I'd have started actually doing it a long time ago. Not that I'm saying I did. Fact is, he just wasn't a nice guy. Ask the new doctor, she'll tell you. He really had it in for her. It was more of a motivation to kill him than I've ever had. Besides, I was on duty on another ward all night, so I couldn't have killed him anyways. I've completed my investigation. Jesus, there's so much shit. I didn't even know I could ask you questions. The new doctor really get along with everyone? The new doctor? I don't really know anything about her. I wasn't that interested either. I just overheard that she and the PA clashed a lot. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that they came here from the same hospital. Wait, the black cat, now that I'm thinking about it, might actually be the ambulance driver, and everything that dude made sense. Do you like my house? I saw you following me from afar. I'm guessing you're talking to Kanita there. You know every bit buddy has a different name? Wait, really? I still don't know how to resuscitate, lil bro. I tried. I'm similar anyways. But whether they knew each other back then, I have no idea. It's a while since the PA left here. I ran into her several times yesterday. She said she wanted to move some files from her office into other offices. Spent all morning carrying boxes around. Alright. Alright. I have my idea. The new doctor. What do you think? Can you reconstruct the course of events? I can tell you what happened here. Somebody got stabbed. Fantastic. So who did it? Case is absolutely clear. There's only one person who could have committed this heinous act. Even though every single one of you had a motive, the solution is crystal clear. Did they all have motives? Ambulance driver, the physician herself, new doctor is guilty, janitor did it. The nurse. Who's the nurse? Who's the nurse? I don't even know all the characters. The new doctor is guilty. Only one of you didn't have an alibi at the time of the crime. Chief physician wasn't at the hospital at all because her car broke down. Only lie was that she did actually like her PA. The car was towed in the parking lot and seen by plenty of witnesses. Oh, I think I chose the wrong person. I think I screwed it up. Did you kill him in the Happy Boat place? No, I killed him in his own home. He said this would be a perfect place to die. I said nah. I said you gotta wait. Peak Detective Trust. I don't even know their names. I'd be content to die here, so if you want to do it here. And immediately after he gave him hope, damn straight. I'll cancel your sub to life, Dumpy Dumpster the Hayden. Okay. That leaves 4 other suspects. The nurse's alibi is airtight. She was on duty the entire night, as attested to by several witnesses. No, it wasn't. Including the janitor. Besides, she isn't temperamental at all. In reality, she's covering for someone else on her team. Unlike the janitor, who also has an alibi. Only his alibi was a lie! Yes, he lied, but not because he committed the murder. In fact, he snuck into the nurse's ward to steal medication. Which is also illegal, but not the crime we're looking for. That leaves us with 2 more suspects. The new doctor and the ambulance driver. The ambulance driver had a clear motive. After all, the murder victim was his brother! A brother he didn't love! Who didn't want anything to do with him. However, at the time of the murder, he was sitting outside his brother's office, waiting for him, as witnessed by the janitor. We didn't get any of this information, by the way. Finley is just spouting off about some random bullshit. We didn't get any of this at all. Finley's gone crazy. Finley's gone off the ropes, actually. Now, this may seem like a stab in the dark, pardon the pun. There's only one person who lied about their alibi. And that you just said there were multiple people that lied about their alibi. What are you on about? This dude's going crazy. He's not doing any detective work. He took all the information that we got from everybody and did nothing. He just started writing a work of fiction in his head and said that'll do. The new doctor. She claimed she was in her office all morning correcting files. I did choose the right person then. A rookie mistake. The nurse saw her carrying boxes around the hospital all morning. So why would she lie? The answer is obvious. Well, she was the one who committed the murder. Why, you ask? The answer is quite simple. She and the PA had history. And not just any history. She was involved in the incident that lost the PA his previous job and followed him to this hospital, driven by bitterness and revenge. But I still have one question, good doctor. That you committed the crime is clear for all to see, but why did the PA have to die? I don't know what you're talking about. This is so good. I should draw my cat in this art style. It would go. I like that idea. You should give him an eye patch. Get this shit out of here. Hey, Justin. These are all baseless lies. I left my office to move some files. It just slipped my mind in all the excitement. So if we were to look through these files, would we find them completed? You did spend the whole morning on them after all. I admit I had trouble concentrating that morning. So much trouble, in fact, that you haven't even started on a single one of the files. You claim to have completed. The chief physician noticed this herself. Perhaps you should have come up with a better alibi. I can't believe you think I'm so stupid. The sheer audacity. My last murder was so challenging. I'm a winner. I did it right. I did it right. But Finley just went and like huffed all the paint in Porcupine and said, yo, let's go. I was operating on facts and Finley was operating on helium. Hey, I'm enjoying this game. I'm not switching. I mean, the police could solve it, and what should have been my masterpiece was instead attributed to an idiot, and you have the nerve to call me stupid? The last murder? Aha! And so we are presented with a solution to our riddle. The PA was fired from the hospital where he worked because he was suspected of involuntary manslaughter, but nothing could ever be proven against him because he didn't do it. Ironic, then, that this false accusation has now led to his own demise. You committed the perfect murder, and instead of getting away with it, you followed him all the way here just to get revenge? You understand how an artist's mind works. He stole my work, and when I saw him snooping around the chief physician's office, it became clear he was nothing but a phony. The best, worst detective.
I will rearrange your organs, not in a good way.
What was that one shit you said? I think you told me you'd had me breathing out of my ass or something. Or sneezing out of my ass. You'd only have done the same thing again, rest on other people's laurels. You certainly have plenty of time to rest on your laurels in prison. Scene. And make both. That was fun. That was a fun little bit. I don't think it was fun because it was actually a good bit. I think it was fun because of how like insane Finley went. Oh, my hands are still shaking. I just get a kick out of acting. I already gave you the ability to fart out your ears. Bro, that'd be the worst power. I'll be up all night tonight, even without coffee. Shame you sussed me out though. Among Us. I thought I did a pretty convincing job. Why you acting sus? So what do you think of the show? The show? Well, you didn't even call that hammy acting a show. I'm not watching Finley have a conversation with a statue. You know, maybe Finley is actually just insane. Sad she's not answering anymore. That was great, Finley. That was exciting. My knees are still knocking. Open the door. I'm sorry. That was bad. Wait, you solved the murder? Awesome. I'm gonna get going now. What about you guys? I'll stay here in the fresh air for a while longer. Finley, do you have a moment? Alright, get home safe then. It'd be really funny if, like, I was completely wrong and they just went along with it for the vibes. Insanity is always a good possibility. I can give you the ability to feel every hair on your body. Ugh. I actually really hate that. Night night crime busters. Time to grab a buzzer. Dude, I made a I was for those that don't know, I do part-time dog grooming with my mom from home. But she has a little business downstairs and I help her out with it. But I sat on the grooming table once we were done and there was like dog hair on there and she said, "Watch out, you're gonna get a hairy ass." And I said, "It wouldn't be anything new." And I think that joke kills. I think that is such a good joke. And she did not appreciate it like I thought it would go appreciated. Yay, ads. I'll do surgery tonight. No! I didn't know it was about a murder. Sorry, hope that wasn't too much for you. I really enjoyed it though. That year I probably wouldn't have come. Let's forget my mind off things. Finley, I don't know how you're feeling right now. I don't know what it's like when somebody dies on you for the first time. That is really funny how he went from being called a murderer at a funeral to doing freestyle acting, whatever it's called. But I have to assume that'll happen to me sometime too. I'm pretty scared of it. Terrified actually. But it's also part of the job, and a good doctor needs to be able to handle it. It might never happen to you. You're a great doctor. I am a surgeon. I think that's unrealistic. But when it happens, I want to be ready. What are you thinking right now? Not much. All I want to do right now is sleep. Thank you for joining in. I wouldn't have had the nerves for it without you. Maybe you'll want to do it again in the future. But next time, I want to be the detective. I'd be honored to have you solve my murder. Want to keep going? I can manage. What does that? What does this relate to? I want to keep going. I'm not medically trained to do surgery. It's just my hobby. A good hobby. Keep going. Maybe that's what it's all about in the end. Moving on. I want to keep going too. With life here in Porcupine, I mean. I think I like it here. The people, the streets. The Hibernation Festival was great. I think I'd feel at home here. Especially with a partner in crime like you. Let's make sure that as few people die here as possible. Oh, that number's gonna skyrocket. I bought my medical license online. That's the deal. Deal? No. Deal. Cardiologists don't do surgery. There's a joke in there about like Jigsaw, but I can't find it right now, so we're just gonna have to move on. Can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Hold on a minute. I need to investigate. I want to put you 8 feet under. I don't think that's the right distance. I get the deepest grave ever. I seem to be doing good on my water consumption. We're making good progress. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say I'm right about here. Someone threw snowballs at my window. I hope it wasn't my old houseplant back for revenge. Feed me, Seymour. I wonder if that's a reference that anybody gets. Hey, bud. Hey, good morning. I've had better, let me tell you. I was just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. I had a nice dream just starting up about a nice hot fondue. Then all of a sudden, stampede! This huge crowd of people came storming by. No consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry. Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning. Maybe it was the same people. Why were they angry? How should I know? They're headed for the old town. Weird. I'll keep my eyes open. Good idea. Take care, buddy. It's the people are gonna be mad about Norma? About that turtle's death and trying to blame me for it. I love Little Shop of Horrors. Oh yeah, I've never seen it. Yeah, I make references to shit that I haven't seen. What? Yeah, my dad made a reference to it one day, and I was like, what the hell is that? And he showed me the Feed Me Seymour song. So how are you doing? I'm okay. You? I'm okay. Sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes that's the way it is. It is what it is. Sure is. This conversation sucks, but also sounds like a conversation I would have with my homies. My art has been sucking recently. I'm not gonna make that joke. You should send it in the Discord. My meth doesn't hit the same anymore. Everything changes. Hey, sister? Getting by. The hospital? Yep, getting by. The river flows. The river flows. Stop repeating! She seems to be there quite often. If I find the time, maybe I should stop by her place. What do you mean, stop by her place? How? Where's her place? Inform me. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the funeral people going around tearing shit up. I don't know how they got my address though, that's a little weird. Wanna watch Llamas with Hats, BRB? So do I. And I've given me an urge. Urge to eat baby hands. I like Carl. Carl's relatable. I'm not even surprised with you anymore, Carl. What? Come on. This is some new age shit. Carl, I'm not fitting into this, Carl. Come on. I can't remember how the conversation went. Is everything okay? I'm not exactly sure. I was just shoveling snow in front of our store when I heard rather a commotion. I wanted to see what was going on, and there was this crowd of people. They were walking toward the town square. I can still feel the adrenaline coursing through my veins. I should find out what the deal is with this crowd. They're walking to the town square. I thought it said they were going to Old Town, which is southern. Or down. What? I feel like just for safety I have to get rid of that message. Spoiler. I want to eat Canito the Humane. Who's the green fella? My friend. Why? And let me see. This emoji is from a server that is either invite only or unavailable. What server uses Randy emojis? She's a juice box. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna guess that's the phone dating sim Discord. Alright, it's gonna be the crazy people who blame the hospital for deaths that occur in the hospital, which is completely unfair. The phone cord. Dude, remember when landlines used to be a thing? Young people nowadays are gonna have no idea what a landline is, and that's really upsetting. Adele, are you alright? Dear Lord. What? I almost got trampled by a crowd of people. They were really fired up. I asked what they were up to, but nobody listened to me. It reminded me of the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Would you like to learn about that, my budding historian? I really don't give a fuck, but sure. Old B. Unk. Okay. I'm so sick of being called Unk, dude. I'm 22. I have not reached Unk status yet. It always has something to teach us for the future. It all happened one hot summer in Sandalwood. Very different weather to what we're experiencing right now. At the time, Sandalwood was also known as Citrus City. A lot of people there worked with citrus products, you see. Juice, candies, soaps. Wait, citrus soap? In time, Sandalwood became very wealthy. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous Lime Cream Bakery were especially popular. We only have a 4-year age difference. I feel like Unk status is something you reach at like... What would be a good age for Unk status? I feel like 33. I feel like 33 is a good age for Unk status. Hang on. Hold your horses. This is... I was wondering if anything would come up if I looked up the numbers that Canito put in. Not anything. I mean, I'm an uncle, not even joking. I'm 26, so I'm not unk yet. When was your birthday? I thought you were 25. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous... Hang on. Maybe I just have a shitty memory. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous Lime Cream Bakery were especially popular. Eventually, though, the owner of the bakery got greedy. From one day to the next, the prices of her cakes and pies went up to 5 times what they used to be. At the same time, they started using lower grade fruit in her baked goods. People caught on and called for a boycott. Things got so out of hand almost. Half the old town was burned to the ground. Over pie? All through the local area, the air stank of citrus for weeks to come. That's why they call it the citrus summer. It was in February. What do you mean? I didn't even know you guys. I thought you told us you were 25 before. I really want to respond to this message, but I physically don't know how I would. Cause it's like, I'm an uncle to someone who's in prison for shooting someone in the face. Awesome. I don't know how to respond. That's why they call it the Citrus Summer. Beautiful name for a terrible incident. The owner of the pastry shop got away with it. However, strict requirements for citrus food products were established soon after. And before long, she left town and was never seen again. Well, it's not illegal to raise prices on stuff. It's immoral in some instances, but like, you're gonna get by with it. Fascinating. Alright. Let's see. Man. Can I talk to Guillermo? Is that Guillermo's? Is that his name? Gilliana, that was her name. A little early for a drink, don't you think? Yeah, I'd better not. I just want to stop by. Things got pretty ugly yesterday. Yeah. All the same, I'm glad I could be there. For you and Irma. I hope the service went smoothly after I left. We went up to the Glowmilk Woods. I found a real special spot for Irma. It was alright. Some of the mourners kept on bringing up the hospital though. I'm still trying to process the whole thing. Have you seen a crowd of people pass by here? Yeah, actually. Pretty noisy for this time of day. I think they were heading towards the hospital. Really? That's strange. Hope it's not a sign of bad news to come. I'm on my way there anyways. Good luck, my friend. I'm probably never going to be an uncle. Why, are your siblings just like turbo virgins? What's going on there? You have siblings, I think. Yeah, you definitely have siblings. We've talked about them before. It's wild I knew him when he was tiny. Didn't expect that specific update, not gonna lie. Surprise! Your nephew's in prison forever! My brother's an incel. Like, a bad way or a funny way? You haven't seen a crowd of angry people, have you? Both, I don't know. Schrodinger's brother. That's really good. I love that. Would you like a hot coffee? Sure, I'd love one. My up against the cold. Ah, finally. Thank you. I saw a crowd passing through here. I thought I'd hit the jackpot. They weren't interested in coffee, unfortunately. Was it a big crowd? Where'd they go? Towards St. Ursula's. I'm guessing you're heading that way too? Well, you can't miss them. Damn. Is there ever going to be a use for this hill? There has not been one use for this hill yet. This is a random piece of set dressing, I guess. My elbow itchy. Hello? Can I talk to the bear? No. Oh, hey! I like this person. There's lots of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts. Chocolate. But actually, everyone's just angry. I don't like it. Yeah. I get that. How much more money are you gonna squeeze from us? Enough is enough. Reen, what are they doing here? Is that Reen or Renee? How'd I say it? R-E-N-E? I feel like that's a weird way of spelling Renee. Jesus Christ, my forehead is big. I hate it. I hate looking over.
Don't look up H.P. Lovecraft's cat name.
Bro, I call Justin H.P. Lovecraft's cat name all the time. You can't. Editor, cut that. Oh fuck, it's a live stream? Huh. I can't do all this anymore. I've been saving away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard. These people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We can really make a difference here. I'm telling you, St. Ursula's hospital has got to go. How many of you suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pocket into their coffers? That's literally any hospital. Going in the dock. You gave a toddler a fork and an outlet. What do you mean? I want to say it. Don't. Don't. Fees go up every month, but the quality of treatment gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked. The building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep accepting this? Will we keep sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? If you think the staff is overworked and upset for the staff, why are you getting mad at the staff? I'm gonna beat this guy to death. No, absolutely not. What? This is about. Ah, there's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? I don't deal with any of the finances. Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you've got plenty of corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. I don't deal with the finances. I try to keep people alive. Let's see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right. Get lost. Down with St. Ursula's. Hey, fella. What is the numbers? What, how many people die here? What's going on? There's so many voices. Yeah, it was a crowd of angry people. No. I get it. Hey, MILF. I mean, Ingrid. Have you seen the people out here? Oh, sure. Bit of an overreaction, if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Why are the voices Italian? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we've had angry folk show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been cleared with the authorities. Right now, there isn't much we can do. Ralph's always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. When he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go again easily. So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory after all. No one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. At best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't naturally charge inside the hospital, it's all good. I want to repeat the vacation from the start. That's pretty healthy. That's normal. How much water have I drank? Let's investigate how much water I've drank. An hour in after drinking this whole thing by the end of stream. We're about a little more than halfway, I'd say. We're doing good on the water. My kidneys are gonna feel so refreshed. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking you after you this morning. Seems like every day he wants them from you now, huh? Guess he likes you. But you can go straight on up to your ward. That's where he is right now anyway. I never left the hospital feeling normal again. Sounds like the intro to a comic. I had a sub with curse emotes ended. Is that a typo, or am I just bad at reading? I a sub with my curse emotes ended. I was never normal. Very few of us were. If you found yourself here, then yeah. I'm trying to speedrun it. I think the I is misplaced. Yeah. I realized that after I tried to autocorrect it in my head. That's something I'm really bad at sometimes. There are so many typos in this chat because none of us know how to type. And I try to like fix it in my brain, but sometimes I make it worse. It seems your whole fan club is here today, Finley. Not just that Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. Or not just that. Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. You're a popular doctor today. Have seen Dr. Theobald around? Certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matters lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief. We have work to do. I will be back. I need to pee. You like to misspell stuff to throw him off? Most of the time I typo on purpose. Yeah, because you do the whole... you do the whole ooh speak, and that kills me inside every time I have to read it. No? Alright, I'll be right back. Hello, fellas. Are you hiding behind the balls? What? I'm so confused. This game doesn't tell me when I have max eggs. I've been yeeting rare eggs into the void. Are you still playing the Roblox Dragon game? I'm not gonna lie, boys, that was a very refreshing piss that I just took. Yes. I wonder how many hours you have on it. Theobald, have you heard about the people in front of the building? Of course. First, I have a question for you. Did you go to Mr. Kalma's funeral service? Yes, I think it helped me. Thanks for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partly to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first, but then they started saying it was my fault Irma died. I didn't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be aware of working here. You work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problem can be fixed. Sometimes, however, unfortunately, it cannot. I love orbs. Holy shit, this game sucks so bad. Can you play something good? I love this game. Go cook meth, Walter White, or whatever he was cooking. I've never seen Breaking Bad. It is so good. I love Breaking Bad. I was gonna say I love meth there, but I decided against it. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like the way they were before. That is our business, day in, day out. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded with positive words or deeds. Yet if we fail, a negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly. And our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon yourself. We don't get a chance to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Don't worry about it, please. I'll not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I talk to the protesters and sort things out. And what can I do? Do your job. Help those who need help. Solve as many problems as possible, even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay. Wish you the best of luck. So what's gonna happen to Renee? She joined the protesters. Is she gonna be fired? Because I feel like she should be fired. I can get 1 gram of ciggies for 14 USD, 100% pure tobacco. I don't know what the normal percentage of tobacco is in cigarettes, so no idea. This is crack quality meth. Hello, Dr. K. Give me my responsibilities for the day. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all this. Whether I'm worried about that little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favor and skip that part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for today. We'll talk later. You are such an awful person to be around. Check Insta DMs. It's just gonna be racial slurs, isn't it? I already know. Oh. Cool, I guess. Now play Fortnite or I'll gut you. I don't understand how Fortnite is still relevant. What's all that racket out there? Just an angry mob of people dissatisfied with our work. Pfft, what do they know? They don't have the first clue how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? You tell me, that's why you're here, isn't it? Alright then. I have Insta, but it's too much for you guys. What do you know it's too much for you guys? Such a weird statement. I need to get this. I need to get one of those. I need that, and then I need a plus yellow. Yeah, nope, I need to get rid of red. But there's no minus green, is there? What do I have? I need a minus purple and I mean, yeah, I guess that's the only one I can do. B rank, give me a B. C? How? What do you mean C? It was 4. Okay, I guess I'm stupid.
See, cause
These
you're a
Tumblr.
cunt.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. Remind me to leave the hospital if you're my doctor. Hey, C will keep you alive. It might have you feeling a little funny, but a C rank will keep you alive. Your liver readings are improving. See? His liver is getting better because of me. That's me right there. I really want to go to Australia one day. I'd like to go. I don't have a passport though, so I can... I would need to go through the whole passport thing first. I like plot armor kicked in. It'll keep me alive with 20 deformations and lung cancer. I don't know, people die at sea all the time. Yeah, I don't get the pun. Good. I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. Well, it hasn't come to me yet. That's why you still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. Even I need to put up with an apprentice doctor. I've not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation. So go ahead, learn something. You are such a dick. What the hell, man? People die at... Oh! I'm sorry, man. Please stop insulting me. So we meet again. Theodora! So what do I owe the pleasure? It's my lungs. The weather's doing a number on me right now. I need regular checkups. I have an artificial heart valve. And there's the severe hypoxia. Saying your blood isn't being supplied with enough oxygen? Exactly. I get by, but I'd feel better if someone gave me a once-over. Sure, allow me. Oh my god, no, I suck at this. I'm so bad at this minigame. Fuck. Alright, boys, we're shooting for C. I see that Dumpy don't how to understand puns. I'm sorry. I didn't. Oh, hey, Eben's calling me. Hey, Eben, I'm live right now. Don't say anything crazy.
Okay, so you know how Vorps is Polish, right?
Yeah.
And you know, their breakfast usually consists of like black coffee and cigarettes, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so this morning I had terrible biscuits and gravy from IHOP.
Okay.
And I showed him a picture. He said to me, like, man, that shit looks bad. Biscuits and gravy, what a bad combo. So I show him a picture of buttermilk biscuits topped with some sausage gravy. And you know what he says?
What?
He says, looks like someone threw up on my food and sprinkled weird dots on it. And I had to explain to this man what seasonings are.
I'm not a biscuits and gravy man, but that's funny. I had to explain to this man what seasonings are. Hey, how you doing, man? Not threw up. I said came. Okay, Vorps.
I was trying to hide that from everybody.
Alright. Thank you for your information.
Get your story right, stupid American belle, and learn what food is, you Polish fuck.
Okay. Dumpy, we need the patient alive. No. You're the type to get C in English. Hey. English was a hard class. Lungs are fine. Heart too. At least my food doesn't consist of 20 cancerous chemicals. Well, here's a counter argument. Red 40 is really good. I didn't know you could, I didn't know you could hear a heart valve. Yeah. Not a bad party trick, huh? Ingrid downstairs can write you a prescription for your medication. Great, that's what I call fast service. By the way, things are a little crazy around here right now. Be careful when you head out the door. I noticed, yeah. Man, I love it when people are kind. I get that's a hyperbole, but I feel like that's wrong. Perhaps. Doesn't matter much after we started using nukes, as they can be registered everywhere around the world. Now, nowhere is rad free. We're slowly turning into the Fallout universe. Hello, Mr. Doctor. Guess what? My tummy ache's gone. My mom's coming to pick me up today. Great, I'm really glad to hear that. Should I give you one last checkup before you go home then? I don't have great patients like you here very often, so I need to make the most of it. Maybe there? Nope, right here. Damn, that sucked. So I got CCB. My overall rating is gonna be a C for today. This sucks, man. I'm so bad at my job. Anyways, let's nuke France. Well, you've got just about the healthiest tummy I've seen all week. I can tell from the fact that I gave you a shot. My colleague gave your mom a letter for your pediatrician earlier. Now you need to be careful with what you eat in the future, okay? Can promise me you'll do that? Yes. Dr. Gerda said the same thing. I should listen to you. And you know what? What? Says you're a good doctor. Really? That's because you made my tummy ache go away. And she says you made her tummy ache go away too. But you know what else? No, what? Dr. Gerda's a good doctor. Who is Dr. Gerda? Is that Mia? Gerda might be the most unfortunate last name ever. Because she made my homesickness go away every night. You're right there, Emma. My colleague will take you down to see your mom in a minute, okay? Take care. Bye! Hey, Walter's going to bed? When did Walter say he was going to bed? Where's Walter? Oh, there he is. Guys, I gotta go. I'm too tired from the trip. Good night. Sleep well, sweet prince. Good night, Water. God, this is gonna be embarrassing. I did really poorly today. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. They suck. I'm so sorry. It was really bad. It was a rough day. Yeah, I deserve the frowning face. I don't know why I even bother. Maybe I should just join up with the protesters. Thinking at this, I'm starting to see their point. Anyway, I have some organizational tasks to deal with now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. You think the protesters are still outside? I expect Dr. Theobald's dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kinds of things can weigh you down. But it'll all blow over in a few days. You've got the day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. See, she's a dick 1 second, and then she's nice. Yeah, how you doing, blonde? Welcome in, welcome in. Are you supposed to not run and jump in a hospital? Yeah, that's actually the reason the turtle died in the first place. And the whole 1 hour and 20 minutes were embarrassing. No wonder this doctor's a twat. She has a bell end helping her. I do think I'm approaching the end of the game. I don't know if that's a fact though, so we'll just see. Better not go out there, kid. What? Why? The protest's still going strong. I've called the police already, but they say there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now, too. I think she had tears in her eyes. I wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran right past me. You mean Mia? Where'd she go? Don't know, back upstairs, I think. Dr. Theobald? Wasn't he meant to talk to the protesters? I don't know anything about that either. I haven't seen him, at any rate. Probably got held up by his luxury vending machine again. We can go check on him. You do what you need to do, kid. We can't change what's going on out there right now anyway. Make yourself a coffee and wait for it to all blow over. That's what I say. Isn't there a rear exit that I can leave through? Wasn't the turtle old as shit? Why are they surprised she died? Yeah. Which, like, I mean, I think it's stupid, but at the same time, there was a water spill on her while she was in the hospital, and I don't know, like, the history of the hospital, so I'm unsure. Dr. Theobald, are you there? If you had to put a band-aid on a kid's scratched knee, you'd still manage to get fucking see. I just put the sticky part on the cut. The question is, do you get worse endings if you fuck up treatments? I don't think so. I don't think they would do that. I'm missing context. Did he kill a turtle with malpractice? No, the turtle was already... I aced everything that I did for that turtle. She just died for the plot. She never stood a chance. Is he gonna be, like, wasted? Dr. Theobald? Where did he go? Let's say he was here not too long ago. Maybe there was an emergency. Did he climb out his window? Alright, the water spill. Y'all didn't even move the damn bed just about it being on wheels for 40 years. Never mind, the protest is deserved. Sounds like a doctor coming up with reasons why it's not their fault. Are you the main protester, man? So Finley, we meet again. Does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not here. His office is empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? Nope. That's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all the commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help, last resort, before I go out there and kick some butt myself. Spoke to him this morning. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to make the joke. He showed me he was going to smooth the situation over. Well, we go out there, he's just crucified. Guess that didn't happen, huh? I just bumped into Mia too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia? What was wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Arns was back. Mr. Arns? Yeah. You remember that old geezer, right? I feel like that's not appropriate to be calling patients. Why is he back? Always with the questions. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy at our expense. And he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poisons himself. Probably thought his wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he? Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did you run? Upstairs. Arns is on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she's up there. I'll go take a look. Alright, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. I did not know her name this whole time. I hate that whenever I read or like see the term the boss, I think of Ina, despite not being a fan of Ina. Mia! Arns! You can call their patients anything they want as long as it doesn't get back to the patient. I still feel like that's not great. That's not ideal for a hospital. Have you lost something? No? Well, yeah, maybe. Weird answer. Well, if I find something, I'll keep hold of it. Once you decide if you've lost something, you can ask again. Have you seen Mia? Yeah, she just scurried past me. She was on her way to see a patient. Mia! Hello, Queen. Miss Arns, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Bunkum! Buncombe! I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal any blueberry pudding. And why didn't I get a pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Arns, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking for my help? I just want to be left alone, damn it. Where are all those people out there anyways? Clear off. You're not getting my money. Mr. Arns? Mia. Finley! There you are! What's going on here? I wanted to do something. I have to do something. I was gonna ask to use Mr. Arns. Nope. Don't let the pelican near the maternity ward. They will eat anything that fits. Have you seen the videos of pelicans trying to eat capybaras? I think that's really funny. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Arns? I was just on my way home. These people, they're so angry. They called me names and threw things at me. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia. I know. Last time Mr. Arns was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Personally, I think it's not a good idea, but hey, I'm not the doctor. Miss Arns, can I ask you something? What is it now? You. Hello. Don't I know you, Sonny boy? Yes, we've met before. You were at this hospital a little while ago, last fall. You had a bad accident. Do you remember? Yes. I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to a disused ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you? I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember? What do you remember about it? Not much. I'm not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. Hallway was completely dark, but someone had left a desk lamp on. There was a bed covered in folders and paperwork. And then I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up. And that's not even mentioning the headache. Is that all you can remember? No, after that I was back in this blasted hospital. My time at the rehab place was worth it though. I've not had a beet lasagna that delicious since I was a kid. I was trying to understand what a beet lasagna was. Hey, thank you, Mr. Arms. You've been a great help. What does it mean? A lot. You remembered the desk, Mia. That bed I saw on the 5th floor with the documents on it? Carl said there was nothing there. But Mr. Arms saw it too. Exactly. So what now? We need to let Carl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. Why would he... What are we doing? Being told your voice is unpleasant to wake up to is a softball insult, man. I don't even think it's a softball insult. I think that is like... If somebody told me that, I would start, like, crying. Hey, Carl, what are you up to? Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you. Things are starting to get out of hand here. Me and I want to do something about it. What a coincidence. I was saying exactly the same thing. Come on over. I've already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before? No. I live on the high street next to the bakery. Got it. We're on our way. Now, how about instead of going through the front door, we go through the back door? Elevator. I say, how about we go through the back door and immediately run to the front? Do they not use addresses? Nah, they just they just investigate each house. They go door knocking. Gonna be a long night. Good job. I've just put on a fresh pot of coffee. Mia isn't allowed to have an outside fit. It's always the... Oh, there it is. I want to go around the back. Oh, okay. Is there a dog in my room? Hang on. There is, and she's having a nightmare. Cotton. 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 Cotton, wake up. I think she's awake. She's just ignoring me right now. She has stopped jolting. Cotton licks her ass, so I would appreciate it if she didn't do that. Not all sleep, barking, / whining is nightmares. Remember that dogs dream of hunt sometimes? My dog is not dreaming of no fucking hunt. My hunting would be a nightmare for my dog. She is not she's lazy. That's what I'm trying to say, but I can't think of a clever way of putting it. Damn. I've always loved going hiking. I love the mountains, the green fields, the fresh country air. By the way, that sounds like I was digging on what you were saying. No, I understand. I just think it's funny picturing my dog hunting. I get it. Mia, you're gonna have to hurry up. You got longer legs than me and you're letting me outrun you. This is insane. Now I want to go pet my dog. Cotton. 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 Damn. She does not feel like being disturbed at the moment. Unfortunate. Wait a minute, Cass can't go downstairs. I don't know how to respond to that information because you're right. Well, there's something else that cows can't do. It's like cows can't go downstairs and cows can't do something else. I can't think of it right now. I don't know. My brain stopped functioning. Most people say my dog is aggressive because he clamps onto my arm when he wants stuff. He has never even so much as bruised me. Cows can't be forced downstairs, but they can do it slowly on their own. That's cool. People that say, like, I don't know, that's a healthy behavior to, like, grab you. Hello? Hey Carl, it's us. What's the password? Password? You didn't give us a password. True. Yes, that one's on me. Can you let us in, please? Not without the password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. Okay, alright, I've got one. The password is mango. Keep it to yourselves, don't pass it on. Great, will you let us in now? Not until you give me the password. Mango. Oh, it's you guys. Very good, very good. What are you standing around there for? Come on in. It's way too cold outside. God, I cannot wait for the cold. I hate this damn heat so much. Your house is so bright. Then Finley came along. Mr. Orange hasn't exactly confirmed that, but he said he remembers a stack of folders in a bright light. What do you think, Carl? I think that all fits together. I used my involuntary vacation to do some thinking. Never liked this whole situation right from the start. First, though, I need to apologize to you, Finley. I was never quite sure if you'd been imagining things or not when you had your accident. But I can see now that you were onto something. So, what are your conclusions? Then we need to go deeper. Deeper? I'm the longest serving member on the staff at St. Ursula's after Ingrid. I do the rotas, manage our inventory, and put our orders together. Why am I struggling to read right now? This is so bad. Weird, I could be happier without all this heat. I can take my skin off safely. I can't take my skin off safe. Autocorrecting can to can't doesn't add any context to that message. I don't want the cold. Dude, I don't want this. 100-degree fuck-ass weather anymore. What are you getting at? New to the hospital's document archive. That could be where we find the answers to what's going on here. In the big storeroom in the basement? Surely we can't just walk down there. No, the storeroom's always locked. Even I don't have access to it. But I have an idea on how we can get in there. It'll require perfect teamwork, though. This is a delicate matter, like an ornate glass figurine. We need to consider our every move carefully, like chess grandmasters. Wow, you've really put some thought into this. Of course I have. So listen carefully. I've been drinking so much water this stream. I feel so healthy. Old Glendower has all the keys to the building in his office, including the key for the archive. That's one we need to get. How are we going to do that? Sometimes Gregor stays at the hospital late into the night. Seems like he's got some kind of project he works on in his office after hours. Really, dummy, you need more context for that statement of the fact that it's too fucking hot and I want the heat gone because I can't take off my skin to cool down more like clothes. Oh. I get it now, man. Thanks. And to crack up in a cold one celebration? I know what it is, but he sure puts a lot of time into it. And over the course of many night shifts, I've noticed something. At exactly 1 a.m. every night, he leaves his office and sets off to see Ingrid. Lovers! Yes, that's it. Slowly, he sets out on his trusted path. Step by step. Foot by foot. Okay. His mind never straying from his goal. Until he finally reaches Ingrid's desk. The two always spend a while chatting. Then Gregor grabs a coffee and heads back to his office. I swear on everything I love if you make me walk back. You know what? When he goes on his little walk, he never locks his office. That gives us the perfect window to get in there. Finley, you wait until Gregor leaves his office. Isn't this kind of illegal and gonna get us all fired? Okay, they made him Solid Snake. That's awesome. That's when you go in to look for the archive key. Sounds good, but he must have lots of keys. It'll take me a while to find the right one. No problem. That's where Mia and I come in. Word on the street says you're a talented actress, Mia. What? Me? How long is this fuck out game? Dude, it is a good game. People always say that, but my circulation is so shit. If I put on more layers, I'm just wearing cold layers. Fair? I think. I think I get that. Mom, can we buy The Division? My mom, we have The Division at home. Tom Clancy's The Division at home. This is... Man, The Division was such a short-lived game. I feel like it was popular for like a month and then never again. Good evening, my dearies. What's with the disguise? I'm on leave right now, right? It's best if I stay incognito while I'm at the hospital for now. I don't want any more trouble. Okay. Good. Now where was I? Please pay no attention to me. I'm just an old fragile little granny. Just here to visit her little son. Suppose I'd better head up to his room. As if they aren't gonna recognize the longest working person there. Oops. What's the division? They're working on a third? I thought the second flopped. I thought Division 2 flopped, like, hard. Only heat thing I have is a microwavable plush cat. That sounds awesome. Oh my. My hip. Such pain. Ow. Don't worry, I'm coming. Fear not, I am a competent junior doctor. I'm here to help this poor old lady. It looks like she took a bad fall with no outside interference whatsoever. What's this now? If you get a costume, I want one too. After all, I'm playing the courageous doctor in shining armor. Alright, I guess. As I was saying, I rushed here right now to help this injured person. This looks bad. You there with the broom. What, me? You look strong. I implore you, help me with this old lady. What's with the amateur dramatics? No drama here, sir. This is serious. I need to make sure that this person has not sustained any more severe injuries. Alright. Release flopped, but they did make up the numbers, after which allowed them to fund the third. That's cool. Isn't that a mop? They've missaid quite a few things in this game. Honestly, I feel like it's made by people who don't speak English as their first language. So there are going to be some weird parts. I love it though. It did get me stopped at the airport. Imagine being arrested for a plush cat at the airport. That would go hard. It'd be unfortunate, but it'd be a funny story. Alright. And then boom. The key is ours. Why am I dressed as Solid Snake though? The perfect plan. Now, there's just one thing left to do. Head down to the basement and into the document archive. Hell yeah. Wrong direction. No, right direction. No, wrong? Wrong? Can I go over to them? Man, German company makes sense why they call things the wrong thing. Tom, stop saying the division at home. It doesn't make sense. I'd best not go to the main entrance. I need to get down to the basement before Gregor notices something is up. Damn, I was trying to mess with them. Wouldn't it be Splinter Cell at home? Yeah. Actually, this is Splinter Cell, isn't it? What was I saying? Solid Snake? Yeah, I was wrong. Good job, team. It's heist time. Bro, this is gonna be insane. And we were nervous at first because there's like 5 bags in it. It's just like clay beads or whatever. It's full of C4. This is something that I remember. I don't know if it was real. I could be hallucinating. I could be just falling to old age. I remember though when I was young, I was like, what, 9? There was we got Xfinity on demand. On demand goated. At least until like Netflix and all that came out. But on demand, for a temporary while, there was a gaming section where you could go and just watch people play video games. And I remember watching Splinter Cell for like a week, and then they got rid of it. And hang on, I might just be making shit up right now. This has to be real. If this isn't real, I might actually like lose it. And Xfinity on-demand gaming. Hang on, what the fuck? Hang on, I was expecting to find results. Not gonna lie, it sounds like made up shit. What? Was I like accidentally watching YouTube? No way this is made up. No. What was I watching? It wasn't YouTube because that wasn't on demand. And let me look at Splinter Cell on demand because I remember I watched Splinter Cell. Huh. Alright, so tonight we learn that I might be stupid. Memory is such a fickle thing. Remember when I was weird for liking to watch people play video games? I feel like that's always been a popular thing. Maybe when Let's Players first started. Before we go in there, what exactly are we looking for? Not quite sure yet, but we'll know when we see it. Wait a second. The door was already open. What? That can't be right. The door's always locked. Maybe so, but it wasn't today. And this is so weird to me. I am just wrong about this. I'm just wrong about the I'm so like there was a gaming section in on demand. I swear it. Am I having like a personal Mandela effect thing? To be honest, I was never considered weird, as I always told those who judged me for to buy the game for me then. Yeah, fair. This is when I was little, before YouTube. Oh, okay. I still don't think that's weird. Like, dude, this is insane to me. Man. we're going back to Google. Or I'm going back to Google. Y'all can't see my Google. Old streaming service for games. Amazon, Luna, Nvidia, GeForce Now, and Netflix. And no, that's just something to play video games on. I have to find some. It's okay, man. I remember a version of Aerosmith's Dream On. That was the original version that flat out does not exist. It happens. One second, I found a YouTube link. I was young. I don't even remember what it looked like. I'm not gonna find it. I'm just Googling for shit that I don't know. Around what year are we talking here? Let's see. How old was I? I was probably like 8. So like 2010. Maybe. Maybe you're right, Carl. Let's check it out. I know what you're talking about. Do you? Someone was in here recently. How do you know that? Layer of dust isn't as thick as usual. I haven't been here in ages, but something just feels different. Like someone's disturbed the energy of the room. Dr. Theobald! I already know. I saw Jacksepticeye on it once. I remember it being on demand. Because when we first, like, got Wi-Fi and cable and, like, Xfinity on demand, I went on demand and I, like, explored every corner of it. And it had a little, like, section where you could go to gaming videos. And it was awesome. I was in a rent-a-center once and I was walking around it. It was on one of those TVs, so I sat there and watched while my parents looked for furniture. It was always random videos. Are you just talking about YouTube? When are you the mystical type? Hey, back off. I ain't sense these things. You'd better take a look around. Maybe we'll find something unusual. Was it on live? Yeah. Now I got Dream On stuck in my head. I don't think so. Let me do some research. And OnLive was a provider of cloud virtualization technologies based in Mountain View. It had its own gaming system. Maybe? And on live user interface. We're gonna see if I can find there's like nothing on it. And when was on live active? We're getting to the bottom of this. The funny thing is I still remember the voice and the differences between the two versions. It really messes with my head. June 17th until April 30th from 2010 to 2015. It looks like this might be the only thing that is possible. I don't know. I could just be hallucinating stuff. It could have been a dream. There are so many things that it could have been. Movies, archives like this are full of secrets and treasures. In real life, I guess they're full of boredom too. Fair. Medical records, doctor's letters, studies, lab results. Some of these documents are older than my parents. There must be loads of thrilling stories stashed away down here. Alright, there's nothing else down here. Man, Hey, look a bear. Finley, get down from there. I'm gonna fall and bust my head again. He's right. We all know these boxes are out to get you. How did you get up there anyway? It doesn't matter. Someone's taking some folders off these shelves. You can still see the imprint in the dust. Pretty obvious something's missing. What? Let me see. Yes. It's definitely not normal. I know it doesn't look like it, but there is actually a system in this archive. And something's clearly missing here. Somebody's place should be filled up with at least 7 years worth of receipts and bills. You're right, Carl. Why do you sound so surprised? I thought you'd be used to that by now. Okay, Carl, we can fight. Do you think this means anything? I think it does. What's really interesting is that all the missing files should belong to the same time period. They'll all be documents that would potentially be needed for communication with the health insurance companies. Those kinds of documents don't just disappear. Maybe not Theobald, maybe like the finance guy? But they might have been moved to another location because they're still needed? Like an old hospital bed on the 5th floor, for instance? It's gotta be it. Must be someone who knows about this. That Theobald, maybe? I don't think so. He hasn't been seen in a while. Should we go to the police? Listen, man, I'm interested in the mystery, but I want to come on, push it along. Yeah, quickly. Agreed. What are you doing down here? Carl, is that you? Sandra, we just stumbled on something big. Seen Dr. Theobald? I need to speak to him urgently. The boss? I haven't seen a whiff of him. And haven't seen a whiff of him? What does that mean? I need to see Halil and pick up some blood results. It's not like there's anyone here who's actually meant to be working on our ward. Sandra, you're speaking a lot of nonsense. But you'd better settle in anyway. That crowd outside is way bigger now. I wouldn't be trying to head home right now if I were you. Not that I can think about clocking off, too much to do. The wards are all pretty much full. So come on, make yourselves useful. Sandra's right. Finley, we should lend a hand on the ward. What are the missing documents? I'm sure I can wait. We need to give Gregor his key back, then help out upstairs. You're right. Do you really need to give Gregor his key back? I don't think he needs it. And I can't use the stairs for some unexplained reason. It needs a little help here. That was Ingrid. Let's have a look. Hey fellas. Down with St. Why are you saying Down with St. Ursula is in the hospital? I don't know what you want us to do about it. Why are you wearing a hard hat, Ingrid? Here comes another of those bunglers. Oh my god, the crowd is so stupid. They were just talking about how the employees go through too much, and then they immediately turn on the employees. I hate these guys. Ralph, you crackpot. Just go home, okay? You can't just come in here like this. It's not allowed. Please. So that's our job. The noise you're making is bad enough. More importantly than that, you're blocking the main entrance. Protesting a hospital is dumb. Protest the doctor/staff for making mistakes. Well, it's also kind of the building because it's old and like broken down. But also, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know how protest against a hospital would work. Believe it or not, but I'm not in a whole lot of protests around the city. More importantly than that, you're blocking the main entrance. That means you're stopping us from admitting any more patients. Please just leave. Bah! It's just a load of stupid excuses. Who's going to stop us? You? Patrick here is a terrible ailment. Exactly. Ow, the pain. That's enough. Not only did you cripple him for the rest of his life when he injured his arm years ago, the nasty little runt attacked us both just the other week. You were attacking... What the fuck are you on about? Well, then it's local government for not fixing the hospital, right? Yeah. So, these guys shouldn't be here in general. Patrick's still recovering to this day. That's not even mentioning the psychological trauma we both suffered. Don't be ridiculous. Ow, my arm! See, we have every reason to be here, and every right to. We're not leaving until we get some answers. Get the chief physician out here now. But, hasn't Dr. Theobald come to speak to you all already? He assured me that. Of course he hasn't. As if he would get his fat ass out of that comfy chair. You all just listen for 1 minute? If he's not going to come down here, we'll just have to take this to him. That's what the... Unless it's private for-profit hospitals. Do those exist? Are there private hospitals? That sounds like something that exists, but it also sounds like something that shouldn't exist. I know they're like private doctors. He's not going to come down, we'll just take this to him. That's right. You know what else? Let me through, damn it! Help quickly. Hey Renee, you done turning on us? This person, they're just standing next to me in the crowd. Then all of a sudden they fainted. I just managed to stop them from hitting the ground. They don't look good. Take them to the ward. Typical. Always. I'm gonna shoot you. And you're gonna need a doctor. Next poor soul for you to bleed dry. Lend a hand here. What about Dr. Theobald? I'll try and find out where he is. I'll try to find out more about the missing documents too. We'll talk later. Alright. Let me through, scumbags. The patient's in very poor condition. Glad you brought him to us. Do you know what's wrong with him? I'll take care of this. Please just give me some time. Mia, Finley, please look after the ward. There's a lot to do as ever. And this isn't helping. So we'll take care of it. I want to help too. Renee, you were out there protesting us. You are fired. Good. Let's go around the other ward, see if anyone else can help out. Consider it done. Alright, let's see me fail all of these again. Don't you need any help in here? What I need most of all is time. The best way for you to help me is to take care of the ward on your own. Forgive me if I can't monitor your work as closely as usual. You and Mia have been here for a while now. Prove to me that I can trust you with our ward. I'm gonna go fail all of the tests. Oh, they're all on this side of the ward. That works. Oh, I love this minigame. It's a really silly minigame, but it's also the easiest. Greetings! And the same to you. Struggling with inflammation after an abdominal injury, right? Wow. Let's take a look then. Hooray! Give me an A. Hell yeah. This is textbook information. But I didn't see you've had all the important vaccines. You need to cool the wound properly. You'll need antibiotics to treat the infection. Got it. For now, just keep as still as possible. Good idea. We'll get well soon. Would it help if I just stopped moving? I make fun of that as if it's not the right thing to do in this situation. So you have gastrointestinal infection. It's true. You had a colonoscopy last night. Hell yeah. Correct. Probably better way to spend your evenings, right? Not wrong there. Alright, let me take a look. Is this the riding medication minigame? No, it's this. I hate this one. Actually, just the worst one. Oh, hell yeah, actually, hang on. Skull. Alright, I didn't have a hand on any of those. So, hand... Bone? Ham bone? Tooth. Hell yeah. Give me an A. Another A. The serious abnormalities were found during your colonoscopy. Symptoms indicate a flu-like infection. That's good because it's treatable. And it shouldn't trouble you for too long. But we need to get your electrolyte and water levels back up. You need to make sure you drink plenty of fluids, preferably tea. Alright. Sounds good, sounds good. I mean, I understand that a hospital has to keep functioning, but it's really weird that in game there's a whole like, I'm saying like a lot, there's a whole protest of angry people going on downstairs, and we're the ones working. Like, it's a video game. Why are we the ones working right now? Shouldn't we be the ones looking for Theobald and investigating? Like, why is Carl doing that? Something's not right here, is it? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm sure it feels that way. Protest still going on downstairs. It's got bigger even. Yes, I noticed. We've had someone collapse on us too. One of the staff. No protester just kneeled over out of nowhere. Dr. K is diagnosing him now. But we don't know what's wrong with him yet. Weird how the protests can't be removed because they're in the drop-off area. I think it said something about them trying to like call the cops because of that, but I'm not certain. You know, I've worked in the healthcare sector for decades. There have always been scandals, arguments, criticism. Some time ago, a large number of hospitals came to a decision that would end up having huge ramifications. Healthcare was improving. People were healing and recovering faster. In a very short time, the average length of a patient's hospital visit was halved. Accordingly, the hospitals decided to half the numbers of nursing staff. Probably can't be removed because there's a right to protest. Yeah, but not on, they mentioned that it was cleared with the city, like when they were outside. But like inside on hospital property is kind of different. Yeah. But the workload remained the same. So then came the overhauls, the saving strategies, that kind of thing. We're still seeing the effects of that decision today. I don't give a damn, Mr. Owlman. What I'm trying to say is, I know what you're going through. I'll take a look at your readings if that's okay. Of course. See, why are you being nice now? Why are you an asshole normally? I'm cool with it, I guess. Heart. Oh, hell yeah. Maybe change this to a drop. That to a skull. This to a tooth? Alright, we're making it. We're making it, actually. Hang on. This is the tooth. This is not been on this. No, it has to have been on this. The heart, maybe? Oh, hell yeah. Give me an A rank, baby. We're on this too. Why are you? Justin, you're the biggest hater. I'm almost afraid to tell you this. What is it? Is it all over for me? No, quite the opposite. Readings have improved significantly. Can we gamble real quick? Gamba. We can run a gamba. If it rained hate, I'd praise God. I still don't believe you made that shit up yourself. That shit was so funny. What was even the original like reasoning behind it? If it rained hate, I'd praise God. Alright, the gamble is running. Put in your points, boys. All in. But you didn't believe I made up my own, Lamau. Yeah, because you're not funny. I'm joking. 10 points on heads. 1.7 thousand on tails. Okay. Let's see. I am so sorry. I am so sorry to Tails group. Are you serious? Was that not you, Justin? Oh no, you went on Tails. Alright, let's see. Mayona won 1.7 thousand off of 10 points. Cool, heads one. Justin, how much did you put in? Oh my god, Justin unfollowed. Justin is doing his normal. Here, do y'all boys want another one? I'll give Justin another chance to win, even though he says all of his points are out. Justin, you gotta have at least 10 points left. Let me call him, make sure he's not hanging. I have nothing. Hey, Justin.
I have nothing.
Broke ass. That was all my luck. I'm not joining this one. Nobody is betting. It's just Fluffy. 1,000 on tails. Let's see. Oh, heads wins. Fluffy, do you mind if I see what happens if I put in heads? Nobody would get the point, so I figure it would go back to you. I'll say tails just in case it would just straight up take it. Oh, alright, you're cool with it. Heads. Nothing happened. Nobody thought this would happen. It goes back to you, I think. Go again? No. Maybe in a little bit. Wasn't expecting that, I must admit. That's all part of the profession, too. Funny how things turn out sometimes. You should rest a little more. I think you'll be able to go back home soon. Your wish is my command. No, I didn't get the point. Are you serious? Wait, really? You didn't get the points back? That's nuts. That's insane. It just... If no one wins, house wins. Why would it go back? Because I'm the house and I already have infinite points. That's... They went into the void, yeah. Justin is nerd emojiing me. Oh, one more thing. If I help in any way, just say it. I'd be glad to. Welcome back, Justin. It's really nice of you. You're patient here. The only thing you need to work on is getting healthy again. If you insist. All A's, baby. All of them. It looks like somebody's screaming the way it's all just, ah, you know? I am sorry. That was a bad one. That was really bad. Finley, can you give me a hand, please? Hell yeah. Just finished my assignments. It's music to my ears. Can I take a look? We're looking after the ward on our own. We should compare results to keep each other on track. She's just all F's. S. What the fuck are you playing? It's a game about a hospital. How you doing, Big Mac? Oh wow, that's pretty good. I don't think I can perform as well as you under stress. I've got to say, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. All our beds are occupied. I can't keep up. We'll manage it. You head up to the 4th floor for a few minutes. They're having trouble there too. Everyone's pitching in where they can right now. So are you not going to show me how you did, Mia? Really? Take on a few more people? Sure, I'll hold the fort. Thanks, I'll be right back. Damn it! I'm horrible. How about you? I'm doing fine. I need to piss really bad. I've been drinking so much water. Clearing out the old kidneys. Evening. I had to start your treatment. Can you tell me how you're feeling today? I've had an awful stomach cramps ever since last night. And diarrhea. My head feels like it's about to explode. The injection will help you keep your pain in check at least. Okay. I feel like I'm going to die. Just pillow over the face. Wasn't you the pink tab? You were the yellow tab? I must have missed it because I just saw all of my scores. I might have not been looking at it. Is this game where they fire all the medical staff in order to make profit? They might. That might actually be the outcome. He's got a shot of Grimace shake. I'm sorry. Okay, injection done. Hope it kicks in soon. I've never felt this bad in my life. We'll give you a full checkup as soon as we can. In the meantime, try and get some sleep. At the bottom of the board there were 2 tabs and you were on the yellow one. Oh! Damn. It's sad that I'm the one playing the game and I'm doing it wrong. I hate the one. I like that one, but mostly because I don't think about it in terms of like needles. I think of it as like the the easiest one to do. Alright, both of my fellas are in here. Good evening. Tell me how you're feeling today. I felt like the flu. Everything hurts. Every breath I take. How's your digestion? Everything went right through me this morning. Afternoon. Painkiller didn't help either. Only a little. I'm gonna take your pulse. Then we'll see what we can do for you. Oh no. I hate this one. This is my least favorite. Alright, they made this one easy for me. I say as I fail. What? It just didn't register like 2 in a row. Damn. Still A rank. Still A rank though. Still A rank. Beautiful. Is everyone getting Neuralink implants? I don't think. I'm not. Maybe I'm alone in that. Your body's fighting something. We want to find out what it is as quick as we can. Thank you. Hope it isn't contagious. Or is it always so busy here? Don't worry about that. My colleague will be back to check on you again soon. Hello, I'm here to give you pills. I don't want ads in my dreams. That would be so funny. It's like the it's like that one movie. Dream Scenario, where he was showing up in everybody's dreams and the Sprite people were like, show people Sprite in their dreams. It was really funny. Can you imagine driving and an ad takes over your eyes? The Neuralinks are really beneficial. Don't listen to fake news. Evening. I don't even think Neuralinks would be beneficial, really. Maybe I haven't investigated enough. Struggling for air. Everything hurts. Help me, please. Of course. We'll adjust your medication. Thank you. I think she needs a gun. I think she needs a diagnosis of bullet. I need 2 of those. Is that right? A rank? Give me A rank. Ah! Too good. Neuralink cures everything. It's like the plankton bucket helmets. So, wait, what? And Big Mac is always fucking around, but does Kim Jong-un actually have a Neuralink? Because that's kind of funny. I know I shouldn't believe anything Big Mac ever says because it's all jokes, but I actually feel like that might be real. My colleague will be in here in a minute to give you your new medication. Thank you. I don't want to die. We'll do everything we can to make sure you get well soon. Promise you that. That's such a nothing statement to somebody who thinks they're dying. Hello, Mia. Why are you glowing? No, I'm sorry. The fourth floor is even fuller than here. All the beds are occupied. There was some talk about whether we could fit some more beds in somewhere. And then there was an incident. An elderly lady collapsed. I had to lend a hand for a while. I didn't know the place so well, so that's right. Take a deep breath. Oh my god, oh, that hurt. My nose is so full and I tried to breathe in through it. Also invented the cheeseburger. Yes, we've been over how they say Kim Jong-un invented the cheeseburger. Bees sugar. Better? Better. How did it go here? I'm done with everything so far. Can I take a look? Wait, why is it sad? I tried to pull up the pink tab that time. I couldn't. Doesn't poop or pee either. I mean, why would he? He's all-knowing. Is that how it's American to wear blue jeans? Bro, jeans are so uncomfortable. I hate it. Does he do a secret third thing? He's got a cloaca, like a bird. It's nice to know I can trust you with my tasks in case of an emergency. I'll try to return the favor soon. Thanks for taking over. How do you feel? No problem. I'm not flagging yet. I've never heard that before. Really tough. With all this running, I might as well quit the gym. I'd really use some coffee right now. Let's do that then. Not this time of day. I'm dead tired, actually. Have you heard from Carl yet? No, now you mention it. I've not spoken to him. Should we give him a call? Maybe he has some news for us. News for us. I wear nothing but jeans. So does Eben. Eben wears jeans and like occasionally like shorts, but not like gym shorts. Like business shorts. I just wear boxers. Hell yeah. I vibe with that. Good idea. And nothing. He's not picking up. Strange. Hope everything's alright. He's in jail. Finley, Mia! Come quickly, please. The patient in room 302 is really sick. We can't stabilize him. Oh, the one that was saying he was struggling to breathe? That one? Oh my god, I was right. Finley, Mia, quickly. Oh wait, no, this isn't the right one. I was wrong. Help me stabilize the patient. The cramps keep getting worse. The patient is unresponsive. We need to... What? Dr. K.I. Be quiet. Sandra, take the deceased details. The patient suffered from severe and irregular abdominal cramps. We notice heavy gastrointestinal bleeding. Dr. Linwood advised against surgical treatment. The blood work needs to be evaluated immediately. We know the bleeding was caused by a bacterial infection. Everything else will become clear soon. Now the crowd's gonna say we took him from the crowd and killed him. Which is kind of really funny if you think about it. Jeans are flexible, that's why I like them. Jeans, the ones that I used for working are really like not flexible. I ripped the ass out of my jeans while I was working one day. It was really fun. I've ripped 2 pairs of pants at work in my lifetime. 2 different jobs too. Everything else will become clear soon. Please leave now. Is there anything we can do? Yes, there is. Please give me a little space. Get some rest. Do I need a break? Alright now. This is an extreme case. I'll consult Dr. Gutera and wait for the results from Dr. Halil. Need you fresh and well rested in the morning. If this patient fell sick without warning, others could too. Even if there's no indication of a direct risk of infection, please be prepared. We'll know more tomorrow. Is this gonna turn into a zombie game? That would go pretty cool. That booty though. I've got a really fat ass. That's my greatest weakness. I don't think there's anything I do here at night. I opened Hex Puzzle Adventure once for a minute, another texting me constantly. I hate that. That's why I don't download mobile games. Is no one going to call time of death? I mean, she said get the deceased details. So I think that's kind of like time of death. Write it down. I don't know though. I keep saying stuff like I know what happens in a hospital. I don't. My knowledge on the topic of this game is all guesswork. Does anyone know where I can get some men's yoga pants? Yeah, my closet. Night. Whatever, time to get to the hospital. Again, I really need to pee. I've been drinking. Let's check in on the water intake. How much water have I drank? Most of it. Boys, we've done it. One thing of water in one stream. I'm so proud of myself. Anyways, BRB. Empty bladder, empty head. I am happy. Why can't you take us with you? Okay. This is gonna be lurking now. I gotta go mod for another channel. I'll talk to you later and have a good rest of your stream. Appreciate you, Mayona. Enjoy the other stream. Enjoy your night. I really thought I would beat this tonight. Which, I mean, I'm only 2 hours 40 in. But, like, I don't know. There's nobody here. It's like a ghost town. Oh my god, did an actual, like, apocalypse take over? That goes kind of hard. There's a skill issue. I mod for 2 channels at once while gaming. He's too powerful. We need to put Fluffy down. Gaming and modding for a channel, you call it skill issue. I say I just want to enjoy my game. What game you playing? Now you have to be here and talk to us. Dude, I'm kind of excited for tomorrow's stream because I'm gonna be starting The Quarry. And it is genuinely the like dog shittiest horror game I have ever seen anything on. It looks like it's gonna be really fun. So genuinely like everybody's dead now. Half-Life 2? Dude, I bought the Half-Life games. I've just yet to play them. Everyone's got tummy ache. I had tummy ache once. I ate a lot of cherries, as many as I could, but then I got tummy ache. I don't have tummy ache today. Do you have tummy ache too? No, fortunately not. Yeah, wanna eat lots of cherries with me then? There aren't any cherries around right now. We only get them in the summer. That's not true. There's always cherries at the grocery store. They even sell them in bowls. Okay. Morning, dearie. Unusually quiet today, isn't it? Makes the old body feel a little lost. You okay? Oh, yes. Just a little tired. Get yourself checked out. Do you think? I think I had something that disagreed with me. There's a lot of people getting sick right now. Might have caught the bug, too. If nothing else, we can give you some painkillers to help you feel better. Alright, then. Thank you. So there is straight up like an apocalypse level threat going on right now. Yo, what's up? Finley! Look worried, friend. I heard of what's happening at St. Ursula's. Everyone has. You need anything? Just say the word. Just look after yourself, Gilliana. That's the best way to help us right now. Okay. I know it's the best at looking out for myself. But I'll make sure I don't leave Gilbert's today. I didn't expect many customers. But sometimes it's nice to have the place to myself, you know? Hang in there, Gilliana. Hang in there, Finley. I feel like being a bartender would be kind of cool. Bartenders get paid shit, though. But from the bartenders that I've known and spoken to, it's like they get paid... I know a few that get paid below minimum wage, but they make a lot of money in tips. So it's like they'll have like a $300 night, but they're getting paid $2 an hour, which is nuts. Here you stand, same as every day. The water's been turned off again, probably for the best. It did smell kind of stagnant. I wonder if you're aware of what's been going on around here. I feel like it'd be cool till either a fight breaks out or someone gets drugged, then it'd be super scary. I know a guy who does bouncing at the bar. AKA, he bounces on my wiener. No, he's the head of the security at the bar. And he said... He's told me a couple stories, but he came to... Oh, whoa, that... When I was talking to him, he also works at the gym. And I've known him since freshman year in high school. But he came in to work out one day, and one of his eyes was super red. And he said he got in a fight with somebody, and the guy thumbed his eye, which is awful. And recently he was talking about this guy who was chilling, who got like really drunk and walked out back where my friend was like sitting out back talking to his coworker. And the guy dropped a gun out of his pants. Like, not like he was pulling a gun, but it just fell out of his pants. And so they had to, like, tell him to leave. Which, telling somebody with a gun to leave is crazy. I wouldn't be comfortable there. Penis gun? Sorry, that's just my member. The ambulance is supposed to use the back entrance, really? Don't make me work. I don't want to work. I want to find out what's wrong with everybody. My belly feels like it's on fire. I think I'm gonna faint. Ingrid, what? Finley, I really can't talk right now. We're getting overwhelmed. Wards are almost full. We've got more and more people coming in with the same symptoms. I'm trying to organize more beds. Make yourself useful and get to your ward. Fair. A lot of people are gonna die. Yeah, I got sick and tired of them, so I released... What's the virus from Resident Evil? I released the T-virus COVID simulator. I got COVID like 3 times. Pretty crowded here. How's the night shift? Don't ask, don't ask. Pretty sure my bloodstream is like 80% coffee right now. Don't you want to take a break? Nope, nope. Break later. Things to do. I want us all to head to the break room. Dr. K has got something to tell us. Works for me. I was just going to get myself another coffee anyway. We walk in there and K's hanging. Why am I making so many jokes about hanging tonight? I've made 2 jokes about hanging tonight, but it still makes me feel uncomfortable. And I'm the one telling them. Dr. K! Morning. I have a small announcement to make. You look tired, Dr. K. Did you even go home last night? We know more about what we're dealing with now, but we still need some time. The bacteria is aggressive. We've been able to contain it to a certain extent, but some patients are still experiencing internal bleeding. That's not what I called you here for. As you may have noticed, our wards are full. What's more, a few of our staff have also started falling ill. If more people are admitted as the day goes on, we'll hit full capacity. What does that mean? It means that if we run out of space, we're going to have to turn people away. But, yes, I know. This is new for me too. But we have no choice. People are already being reallocated to other hospitals in the local area. But the nearest hospital is over an hour's drive away. We no longer treat them here. I would ask you to take note of this information. You can't just send people back on the streets. Mia, we have to. Some of these people might be seriously ill. I think Mia might be a little stupid. Wait a minute, Dr. K. Carl. What are you doing here, Carl? Do you know you're not currently authorized to be here? Don't we need as many people working as possible? Hey, Dr. K, hang yourself. Yeah, blah, blah. Any idiot can see the hospital's bursting at the seams. So it seems. How else are we to explain your presence? You can't just sit by and watch people croak. I won't let you down just because of some stupid forced vacation. Who's going to stop me? Dr. Theobald's vanished into thin air. If he wants me thrown out, he can come up here and try it with his own bare hands. What's your plan? You think you can conjure up a second hospital with a wave of your magic wand? Ooh. That joke's too bad to say out loud. I don't need to. Door on the 5th floor. Dr. K, we can get it running again. There's plenty of space up there and most of the beds are still in place. The ward has been out of operation for years. What, so you'd rather send all those sick people back home? Very well. I won't claim I'm happy about this, but since you're already here, get the 5th floor ward up and running as fast as you can. I'll help Carl with that. Can't say I'm surprised to hear you volunteer, Finley. I'll go to the lab and see Dr. Halil. Hope he has good news. Was that a compliment or an insult, Doctor? Mia, Sandra, I leave this ward in your hands. Are you up to the responsibility? Yes. Ain't no thing. Good luck, everyone. Now get moving. Come on, Finley. Let's take a look at the ward upstairs. Are we gonna find like Dr. Theobald chilling? I feel like it would be really funny if we found like Dr. Theobald and the other person that's missing just up there crafting the virus. You're like, yes, this will show them. Do you really think we can do this? Sure we can. There's a lot of junk lying around here and we've got no electricity. But if we work together, we'll get the hang of it. It doesn't have to hold together for years, just long enough for us to ride out this wave. I'll deal with the bedrooms. You take care of the corridors. We're not trying to win a prize for the best interior design. Just clear enough space so we can get through. Understood. Wouldn't we need an electrician to get electricity running up here? We need to get electricity here. We don't have any. Oh, really? I'm not trained in that. It's as good as new. Why did we stop using this word in the first place? It has a lovely rustic charm. Maybe it had something to do with all the mold, the discarded machinery, that thick layer of dust that's covering everything. Alright, you've made your point. But the dust only moved in here later, you know. Okay, we've got almost everything we need. We're just missing the power. Might be able to help with that. I once administered emergency treatment to the junction box in surgery. Afraid this word doesn't have a junction box. When the others got refurbished, this one was just left to rot. I'd guess the breakers for this ward are down in the basement. That's where the main distributor is. I go downstairs and turn on the power. Good. I can start filling up the beds and rooms. There's plenty of people waiting downstairs after all. Are we gonna race him to the bottom of the stairs? Nope, he just vanishes. That's awesome. Nope. And am I stupid? Maybe. Hell yeah. Oh no. All the power is gonna go out. If I carry on like this, I'll be able to qualify as a professional electrician soon. I need to get back upstairs. Carl's on his own up there. You know, there's a real chance that the reason they stopped using the 5th floor was because the breaker didn't have enough power. And if you flip the breaker and start using electricity on the 5th floor, it could cripple the entire system because you aren't an electrician and you don't know how any of this works. Hold on, that's Dr. Theobald. What were you thinking? Have you got any idea what's going on around here? Yes, I know, of course. That's why I'm here. Just listen to me for a moment, please. I had to go. I couldn't stay here anymore. Take full responsibility. I just wanted the best for St. Ursula's, believe me. A few years ago, I was appointed chief physician, but not without help. Roman Heydrich already held a lot of influence over the hospital even back then. He offered me the position of chief physician as part of a restructuring. That was not a hard word. Why did that take me effort? At the time, I thought it was the best way for me to actively help the hospital. I was still too young. I hadn't really earned the position. But I went along with it, and Roman supplanted my predecessor for me. We had big problems. Everything was great at first. The sexy cock is back. I've been here. I don't... Sorry. But Roman put more and more pressure on me. He had interests of his own. He didn't even try to hide them from me. He kept coming to me with strange ideas. He wanted to take more and more money out of the hospital. When I refused, he started blackmailing me. I had to sign bills, purchase orders, and other documents for him. Otherwise, he would blow the cover on our agreement. That would screw him over. Is everybody in this world stupid? And as the chief physician, I would have taken the fall for everything. So I went along with it for the good of the hospital. However, as we draw more and more public attention, Roman got cold feet. He took off and advised me to do the same. Sooner or later, his scam would be uncovered. And well, here we are. But I couldn't leave the hospital in such a time of need. I'll take responsibility for what I've done. I'm so sorry about everything. I never should have. Pull yourself together! Look at yourself! I'm furious. I never have thought you were capable of such a thing. If you really care about us in St. Ursula's, then get a move on and help the staff. Now. We don't have time for all this whining. But Oh my god, I'm a genius. Oh my god, I'm a genius. My brain, massive. Absolutely massive. Big fat brain over here. So many wrinkles. So many. It's actually nuts. Dr. K, what's going on here? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were on the 5th floor. No matter, the power's gone out. Maybe we overloaded the grid. Hospital's running on the emergency power. I'll speak to Gregor. We'll get this under control as quickly as possible. And I'll make sure that all the wards can continue working. Finley, please go to our ward. Check on me and the others. What about Carl? Carl is extremely experienced. He'll be fine without you for a few minutes. I'll be there in a minute. Got it. Oh my god, I'm a genius. I am so big and smart and strong. I don't know, I was trying to think of more adjectives. Yeah, the power's out. Yes, I can see that. Rather, I can't see a great deal of anything right now. You alright here? Do you need a hand? We'll muddle through. Sandra's got the ward under control. Where's Dr. K? She's setting all the wards. She's checking all the wards have everything they need. Dr. Theobald's taking care of the power failure. Dr. Theobald? Did I hear that right? Yes, he's back. I just ran into him while he was explaining himself to Dr. K. He was... Is there about to be a fire? What's wrong? Can you smell that, Mia? What do you mean? It smells like smoke. They lit the hospital on fire. Are we serious? The 5th floor! It's on fire! It's on fire! What? They just got the ward up and running. Everything was going great. And there was a huge bang, sparks flying everywhere. And all that old junk up there caught fire. We have to get out of here quickly. Where's Carl? He's still upstairs. We're trying to get everyone out of here. Mia, I'm going upstairs. I have to check on Carl. Should I come with you? You stay here. Make sure the ward's evacuated properly. Okay, I can do this. Renee, could you help me? Could you help Mia, please? Sure thing. See you in a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I say... Oh, I need to take my headphones off for this. Bring the fire hydrant right next to you, you fool. Oh, I need to say this. Fluffy, you might be the only one here, so you're gonna be the only person here in this rant. I say so much stupid shit. I say so much stupid shit that I genuinely believe is gonna happen in video games. This one event of... Oh, hey. The 24-hour stream festival. This one event of me being correct in a video game. Holy shit. My heart is so happy. The hospital's on fire. Everybody's gonna die. I could not be happier about this whole situation. Oh, I called it. All because I called it. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh. You know? Holy shit. I feel smart. Oh, I have finally been proven right for once. The chat has spoken. You will stream 24 hours whether you like it or not. I don't like it, and I'm not gonna do that. I'll stream until I beat this game, but that's at most like 5 hours. Incredibly stupid to trust old electronics at a time like this. Yeah. Carl, are you there? Over here. Quick, we need help. The bed's stuck. Let me move it. What are we gonna do once we get it to the stairs? Are we just gonna throw him down on the bed? No, carry him out of here. You're blocking the doors. No way they actively block the doors. That almost ended very badly. Thanks, Finley. What are we gonna do now? First we have to get everyone out of here. There's a plan for things like this. We evacuate everyone to the school gym hall. Then we stay here until the fire has been put out. We contact the other hospital in the area and get people out to them as soon as possible. Until then, we keep going. So get everyone out? Get everyone out. We can't use the elevators. So we'll need to carry people downstairs. Benjamin and I can man the stairs. You head to the bottom of the stairs and take the beds as we pass them down. Demi and Archie will be waiting at the front entrance. Take the beds to the front of the building. What about the other... Can we not be talking about this? Could help better if you had, oh, I don't know, a fire extinguisher. I don't know if a fire extinguisher would be, like, great with a fire this big. Fire extinguishers only shoot, most fire extinguishers only shoot suppressant for, like, 5 or 6 seconds, which is insane, by the way. I feel like that's the strangest fact that I know. Anyway, they'll all be doing the same thing. Do you think Dr. K and Mia will be okay? Yes, we'll help them in a minute. Thank goodness we hadn't filled this ward up to capacity yet. Okay. Come on, there's no time to lose. Fire extinguishers are for pussies. Yeah, real men just spit on it until it's out. Pause. 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 Real men just spit on it? Is that what I just said? Yeah, are you alright? Yeah, I'm good. The smoke's really bad though. 5th floor's on fire. Need to get people out of here fast. Sandra and I are getting ready to evacuate our ward now. Bring everyone downstairs. But we push them to the main entrance. Take care, please, Finley. You too. And see you soon. Fuck, is the bug on my wall? That's just me, don't worry. Can't believe it. How could this happen? Wow. I snort bugs? That's great for you. This is such a weird effect. Take a picture and send it in the Discord so I can know what you're talking about. I need to see the bug on the wall. God, that hurts my eyes. This went from feeling kind of chaotic to just not. You save the bug, you know, I'll pay for shipping and handling. I'm not gonna snort it or anything. You can trust Big Mac. I trust Big Mac when it comes to not snorting insects. That's it, I think. Is Carl about to die? I feel like Carl dies here. Alright, this is the last fella. That's my dog scratching on the bed. I was wondering what that sound was. That's gotta be it. Finley, you're still here? You need to leave. To the next transport to the gym. The rest of the staff are already on their way. I'm sure your services will be needed there. Anything I should do another check of the hospital? Might miss some people. I've been to a lot of the wards. I'll do one last round on the ground floor, then I'll be right behind you. I'm with you. You've done well. Better than I could have done. I'll be alright. I'll hold my stethoscope tight. Go now, Finley. And thank you. Dr. Theobald's gonna die! I need to be safe from the bug. I took a photo, but it's tiny in the photo because I am scared if I get closer, it's gonna jump on me with those legs. This bug did not skip leg day. And I'm really curious about the bug now. I mean, it looks like a beetle of some kind. What? It's just so far away. When I first looked at it, it was just a dot. Also, very cool. Yeah, that looks like a beetle. You should go up to it and hug it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I used to perform surgery on bugs. I performed a fly buggy tummy tuck and a heart transplant. Don't ask about the donor. Okay. Take a closer photo. Hey, welcome back, Anita. It has so much leg. You should get right up to it. You should give it a kiss. See if it turns into a prince. It could be the bug twink prince of your dreams. We tried zooming in. And does he just fall asleep on the man? This is the furthest I can zoom in. Unless I do Control Plus, which I'm not doing all that. Hello! I'm not talking to you. Send me a dead bug. So weird, I don't even know what it is. Bro, I remember this is such a lame addition to the story. But, so I apologize in advance for this lame-ass addition. But I remember I was walking up the street one day, and I thought I had, like, hair hanging in my face. So I didn't really, like, bother to move it. I was looking at my phone anyway. and I realized like it was moving a little bit, and I reach up and I like grab the corner of my glasses and I pull it off, and it's like a bug the size of my hand that was just chilling on the corner of my glasses. Oh, Finley, there you are. We need all the help we can get right now. Come on, take care of the sick as best you can. And did I ever receive a phone call ever? No? I'll assign the teams and I'll help out as well. Press A to continue. What's this minigame? And please, I want this A rank. Hell yeah. Damn it. Alright, some of these are just not registering when I click it. Any more minigames that I gotta play? Have you ever performed surgery on a bug? I don't think so. I'm trying so hard to not fail this minigame. They're all gonna die! Damn it, again? Hey, it's giving me a slower one because it knows I'm really bad at this minigame. Only missed 2. I'm the GOAT. Hey, Dr. K, you don't seem to be doing anything. We could use your help. God. Cotton, I'm saving lives. See, why did those register? Finley, leave it. Dr. K, glad you're here. This patient's very sick. She's beyond your help now. But people are dying, dog. Well, I knocked him down at least. I don't know where he went. He's in your ear. Ooh. Yeah. Finley, people are dying. I sit like a weirdo. I think Cot needs to, or wants to leave my room. And One second, I'll be right back. Mr. Krabs, start digging your butt twink. Anyways, I'll be right back. What does that mean, Kaneda? Why do all gay people sit weird? Anyways, be right back for the third time. Hello, Jamers. Where did he go? I'm right here. It's just the fact the fucker did in fact jump at me. I had a good reason to fear those legs. Is it a cricket? Maybe? It's back up. It's back up there. I'm getting the broom. You might need a gun to take him down. Is that really just how the game ends? I swear, this will be such an ass ending. If it rolls credits on this screen. No fucking way. No fucking way. No, you don't. No, you don't. Surely not. Surely it cuts to another scene. And that's just like the... No! No way. You heard the bug salter? Are you talking about the like salt gun? I think the salt gun is really cool. You can hear the phone being pulled up if I click the phone button. I mean, it's a good game. Without a doubt, it's a good game. But that is such a sudden ending. There's no closure for anything. Like...
How do you sleep at night knowing you killed your big buddy?
I didn't sleep at all last night. I got the bug salt shooter. I use it on my food. I guess hard. Alright, I'm just gonna close that out. I might call it there. Dude, that is so, like... that is so stunning, really. That is insane. How much, let's see, how much time did I spend on that game for that to be the ending? I spent 16 hours on that game. So is the 24-hour stream festival ending soon? Yeah, the 24-hour stream festival will be ending after 3 hours and a half. God, that is unbelievable. There's an achievement saying listen to the mysterious voice. Reunite Emma with her book. Balance the tennis ball for 5 seconds. So you can... Oh, damn. You can get an achievement for that, damn. Have a snowball fight with Carl. I didn't hang out with Carl that one time, so I couldn't have done that. Play the bar game. Didn't know there was one. Write a comic. Didn't know you could do that. Give away the stolen groceries. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to replay the game in my own time just to, like, get everything done that I didn't do. And playing it on my own time wouldn't take any time at all because I wouldn't be reading, talking, or, like... Also, I would just know what to do. I got a direct hit. What did you hit it with? You getting off? Yeah, I reckon so. I'm still kind of, like, stumped. Like, it really ended just like that. That is nuts. There was literally no closure for anything that happened. The papers that got taken, no closure. Like, the mob just got sick. The illness, which didn't really have to be cured. I don't really care about the sickness. But, like, that's such a random end. It feels like it was cut short. Like, maybe they ran out of money while making it. Brew another thing I didn't use because I'm frightened. Well, boys, boy oh boy, do I have some good news for you. Y'all are gonna love to hear it. The next game I will be playing is the worst horror game on planet Earth, quite possibly. But we'll save that for tomorrow. I'm really excited to play this. And how does it have very positive reviews? What? When the sun goes down on the last night of summer camp, 9 teenage counselors are plunged into an unpredictable night of horror. The only thing worse than the blood-drenched locals and creatures hunting them are the unimaginable choices you must make to help them survive. Alright, I'm done. I'm calling it there. Have fun with your bug buddy. Appreciate y'all playing with me tonight. It is a good, I like the game. Just, wow. What an end. Alright, anyways, love y'all boys. Have a good night. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.